Well, I'm Tomás Carbone,
I'm Leonardo Jimenez.
and we're going to present
Give
and take.
Alright, so the first part of give and take is to heighten the conflict when you give. So if I say something like, I was in an accident, he might say, and then the ambulance came. Something to heighten the conflict, make it even worse than it already sounds, and make it more entertaining for the audience.
Yes, also, don't reject what others say. Ideas are really important. You receive ideas, and you take them positively, and then you present them to the audience to make something more engaging.
You need to help the audience understand what the hidden communication is between the actors. That way everyone understands what the story is and clearly understands the sequence of events that's happening. If someone says something unclear, you might want to clear that up.
Collaborations, as many other groups have said, is really important in acting class. It's really important because you will always work with someone, and it's important that you know how to share your space together and be balanced when presenting.
And when presenting, there needs to be equality between the performers. That way, it's not one person doing everything. Lots of people have to say various things, and you can actually prompt others to talk.
That will develop the story. It will develop the story because you will continue in a stage of a series of events, because you have equal parts. So you will continue, and that will develop the story.
And overall, you need good teamwork for this. You need to know how to work with others, and each person has to, as we said, contribute to the story, not just get on with their part, but actually contribute and, like I said, heighten the conflict.
For that, you need to be really confident in other performer. So because that makes collaboration function. So for example, I can't do all the script. I need to be confident and give a part to my peer Leo.
Also, it's really important that you make your intentions clear to the rest of the performers, because if you're trying to improvise and you have a certain idea in your mind for where the story is progressing to, there has to be a way that I can tell him, this is what we're going to say next. So like another group mentioned, make the options clear. When you ask him, you can make a small amount of options, that way he knows where he has to answer.
When taking an idea, you need to take risks, because probably that idea is something challenging for you, but you need to assume that challenge to reach your goal.
You also need to be really clear when you're talking, because that's a really bad way of messing up. If you do everything well but you can't speak clearly, then the audience won't understand whether or not you're performing.
As I've said before, you need to accept ideas. And also, you need to think ahead. So you need to think what you're going to do when you're presenting to make it work better.
And you need to be confident in yourself and also in your peers, like we said. And just overall understand the direction of the story, like I said, because it's important to have an idea in mind for where the story is going to be. Improvisation is about thinking on the spot, but you can also think of what's going to happen a few lines further.
The end.